Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf is now under NFL review after a sideline altercation with a Detroit Lions fan that escalated into physical contact during Sunday's game. The incident happened late in the second quarter as the Lions' offense was on the field. Metcalf was standing near the front row of the stands when he got into a heated verbal exchange with a fan wearing Lions gear. Television cameras caught Metcalf clenching his fist, stepping forward, and swinging toward the fan's head. The swing appeared to make glancing contact before Metcalf turned and walked away. No penalty was called on the field. Officials did not see the altercation, and Metcalf returned to play on the Steelers' next offensive possession. The NFL later stated that because there was no flag and the officials did not witness the incident, they could not intervene during the game. However, the league confirmed the matter has been referred to its compliance and security departments for review. The Lions organization confirmed the fan was ejected from the stadium. The NFL is now evaluating video footage and gathering information to determine whether disciplinary action against Metcalf is warranted. According to reports from NFL Network, this was not the first interaction between Metcalf and the same fan. Sources say Metcalf reported the individual to NFL security during a Lions-Seahawks game in 2024. A source close to Metcalf alleges the fan used deeply offensive language during Sunday's exchange, including insults directed at Metcalf's mother and language that should never be directed at a black man. The fan, identified as Ryan Kennedy by the Detroit Free Press, has denied those allegations. Through an attorney, Kennedy released a statement categorically denying the use of racial slurs, misogynistic language, or hate-based speech before, during, or after the incident. Whatever was said, the visual evidence shows Metcalf swinging at a spectator, and that alone places him at risk of discipline. The NFL has historically taken a hard stance on physical altercations involving fans, regardless of provocation. Past cases have resulted in fines and suspensions, depending on severity and intent. Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin declined to comment in detail after the game, saying only that he had not yet spoken with Metcalf about the incident. Metcalf has not addressed the media publicly and left the locker room without comment after the game. From a league perspective, the situation puts multiple issues under the spotlight: player conduct, fan behavior, stadium security, and the limits of in-game officiating. Players are repeatedly instructed to disengage and alert security when confronted by abusive fans. Physical retaliation, even in emotionally charged moments, is viewed as crossing a hard line. Discipline could range from a fine to a suspension, depending on the league's findings. The presence of video evidence makes some form of punishment likely, though the length and severity remain unclear. For the Steelers, any suspension would be significant. Metcalf remains a central part of their offense as they push toward the postseason. Losing him, even briefly, would alter game plans and raise further questions about emotional control during high-stakes games. For the NFL, the case is another reminder that fan-player interactions remain a volatile area, especially with cameras capturing everything in real time. Fans are expected to follow a code of conduct, but players are held to an even higher standard. What happens next will depend on the league's review. But the message is consistent. Once physical contact happens between a player and a fan, the consequences rarely stop with the final whistle.